This is the ground floor or basement view from a proposed 7-storey development in Mount Pleasant. Beautiful, isn't it? There. It's also the former home of developer Charlie Camilleri, who grew up here in the 50s. And he's done a lot of developments around Mackay, up in Cairns and so on. But Charlie is doing this as a hero project, a former family property. So it's 7 stories, 2 towers, one a retirement village, vertical retirement village, the other hotel motel complex. How's that for a view? So as well as that, you're off Malcolmton Street, we're on the high part of the land. Down here will be another development, which is medical facilities, which will certainly fit in, of course, with the vertical retirement village. So there it is. This, the ground floor. What a view from the 7th story. And of course, that view is absolutely free. On you, Charlie. Good morning, Charlie. How are you going this morning?
Yeah, good. Thanks, David.
When you were growing up on the family farm, what was there in Mount Pleasant?
Well, it was all cane, David. And then north of the Goose Pond,
Yep.
in Malcolmson Street, were 3 houses. There was 3 houses in that whole street with guinea grass meeting in the centre of the road with barbed wire fences. So that's what I remember of Mount Pleasant, North Mackay.
What used to be the upmarket part when Mount Pleasant developed over the back of the hill and so on, there was nothing, that was just cane land, was it?
That was all cane lands, yeah, and rocks. A few rocks thrown in there, David.
Well, mates, you're very much about family, always have been, and this is something that's been part of your life, and you wanted to do something really special on this land. So tell us what you're looking at doing here.
My heart's behind it, and I've had offers to sell it again, but the word was no, leave me alone. So what it is now, I've got a complex down the bottom, a commercial venture, mainly for doctors, dental pathology. We want to put a one-stop shop there.
Yep.
And then an anchor tenant as well. But up the top, toing and froing over the last 3 years, what we've agreed upon with mutual agreement by all is that I will put a vertical retirement village.
Yep.
To the next level of where location is that it's beside the Kmart shopping centre. It'll complement all development.
Yeah. And
then in the future, this one, when I put it out about 3-4 years ago, got many hits on it, is a high-quality hotel motel. And I say when the direct flights come in from Auckland's a stepping stone from LA, Dubai, etc. And these beds will be more likely sold overseas, not in Mackay, trying to get people in. So it'll be a link in a chain eventually. And that'll be to the next level. Mackay's got to grow up, David. There's no two ways about it. You know, there's movement in the camp, there's babies born in every day. So, let's cater for the future. And look outside, I suppose, and to pull people into this neck of the woods. So, I guess that's the other thing too, isn't it, Charlie, to have something like that there. Remember when there's a couple of places in town where nothing happened for a lot of years, but they've developed now. This is something that's a bit of a... it's been there for a long time doing nothing, but it's just one of the most iconic sites in town, isn't it? Well, back in 72, it was still cane, and I kept farming a little bit when we sold the rest of it to Hooker X Developments for development. Yep. And then I just kept the approvals coming, and I approached Coles New World for a shopping centre, and all of a sudden on my boundary was a major Coles shopping centre. Yeah. They come and had a look, but it was too small for them. Yep. So they, the movement came to there, and the commercial came to that side of town. You can't stop growth. You can try, but eventually if you do, you turn it away and it'll go somewhere else, David. And that's what we've done over the past. Yep. Mackay's got to grow up. Okay. It's like Airlie, the main street of Airlie, full of backpackers. Well, now there's hotels starting to arise in there that'll bring more money to the town and it'll generate income. Right next door to a shopping centre, you're going to have your own shopping complex. So to finish it off then, Charlie, you're going to have two 7-storey towers, one a hotel complex and one a retirement vertical resort, basically. That is correct, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what happens now? Pretty simple. Once the approval process is granted, we'll see what the conditions are, whether we have to fight at all to make it a viable concern in these lean times. The banks have got money. The banks are saying, let's drive development. Interest rates are on our side. And then there is a market for this, David. When I put it out to feel the market, straight away, 3 big hits, bang. Wow. So, it's not going to be hard to sell these things because they'll be quality, they'll be medium priced, they're not going to be over the top. But, look, even people that are in the other retirement village, when I've approached them, friends of mine that I've known for quite a while in business or whatever have said, wow, it's got the wow factor.
It has indeed. And this magnificent market of ours and the climate and everything else are just a great attractor for that particular market, isn't it? I mean, it's just...
Well,
up.
David, I bought 2 houses in the last year and a half, 2 years. The reason being is they're cheap. I don't want any more houses, but hey, what I've been doing is buying a ready-made product because it's cheaper to build.
Yep.
But the market's starting to turn, and we've seen that. We've seen it where there's house sales are happening in Mackay daily.
Yeah.
Probably one a day by certain agents.
Yep.
Look, it's all going to happen because there's people moving to this neck of the woods, 1 for the climate, 2 for the lifestyle, 3 they can capitalise on their already investment down there and come in and put money in the bank and start living a life.
Terrific. Charlie, thanks for talking to us on the program this morning. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Okay, David.